And welcome back to the Cincinnati Reds franchise mode here on MLB The Show 24. If you've missed episode 1, that came out yesterday, and as we get into the sim right away, look at the Reds and look at their start to the season. 10-1. Oh my goodness, they drop one to the Brewers, but an 11-2 start as we go into the series with the Chicago White Sox. We're gonna play the second game of this series. So the first one we win, and then we're gonna go to the second game on a Saturday night in the south side of Chicago, Illinois. The Reds coming to this one with a record of 12-2, and the White Sox 7-7. We will do things here from U.S. Cellular Field in Chicago, Illinois. The White Sox, again, are a team that is around 500 right now. I would say maybe exceeding expectations. Obviously, you still have that key core of Eloy Jimenez and Luis Robert and Yohan Moncada here. I guess it's guaranteed right field now. But anyways, again, the Reds, good start to the season so far. TJ Friedel, want to point that out. He's batting .417 to start the season. Jeimer Candelario, the Candyman, .315, and Will Benson at .333. But Benson really only hitting right-handed pitching. And folks, if you haven't yet, though, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for some more MLB The Show 24 and the Cincinnati Reds here on the channel. So Eric Fedde will be making the start tonight for the White Sox. He did a season overseas in Asia, was on the Nationals the year prior to that. He's back in the MLB pitching for the White Sox this year. He was a free agency pickup for Chicago again a couple months ago. TJ Friedel, though, going to start this game off with a leadoff single. Now here comes Elly De La Cruz. Elly going to hit a cutter into left field. That one, though, is going to be caught up there by Andrew Benintendi. One gone in the inning for the 3 spot. Matt McLain starting the season batting .292. McLain into center field. That one, though, caught by Luis Robert. 2 down in the inning for the Candyman. Went yard twice in the last episode, and there is Candelario putting one to center field. We're going to send Friedel first to third. He is in there. They're on the corners with 2 outs for the 5 spot. Will Benson, 1-1 pitch. Benson up the middle. That ball's going to get through. 1-0 Cincinnati. 3 hits in this first inning, 3 singles, makes this game 1-0 for the Reds. Jake Fraley looking to add on to first base. That one's going to be played by Gavin Sheets, but again, a 1-0 start for the Reds. As we go into the bottom half of the inning, pitching will be Nick Martinez. 2 games started so far this season, 2 no decisions, 2.61 ERA, 1.26 whip for the right-handed pitcher. He'll see Andrew Benintendi first. Benintendi into foul ground. There is the Candyman, Jeimer Candelario. Now, I talked about in the last episode, where are we going to go in terms of difficulty. I have raised the hitting difficulty to Hall of Fame, and I've kept the pitching difficulty for now to All-Star. We'll see how the White Sox play in this game. We can, adjust that accordingly. It looks like Eloy Jimenez is going to join the hit party. Back-to-back knocks here for the White Sox. First and second, 1 out. Actually, no, they're going to send him to third. Yeah, I would not test that. The White Sox trying to get a guy on the third base here. Not going to work. Luis Robert now on a 2-2 pitch. Going to put one to right field. And again, the White Sox could have had first and second, 1 out. Could have had runners at the corners with that fly out right there. But no, nothing going on for the White Sox in terms of scoring in the bottom of the first. Here comes Spencer Steer to start off the top of the second. He's going to hit that slurve into center field. I mean, even on Hall of Fame, I feel like my PCI is pretty big. But again, I said in the last episode, last year when we were doing the Kansas City Royals franchise, I switched that thing to Legend, and most of our games would end either 1-0, 2-1, 3-2, 3-1. They were all very low-scoring games, so I'm kind of hesitant on putting that back to Legend. We'll see. Again, we'll see how I hit against Eric Fedde and the White Sox, and again, not the greatest team. I'm just trying to figure out the difficulty as we go here with this MLB The Show franchise. Different than March to October, too, because I am on quick counts here, as there's a double play. Encarnacion over to De La Cruz. De La Cruz back to Encarnacion. Good way to end that bottom of the second for Nick Martinez and the Reds, and we will start at the top of the third. TJ Friedel putting one into left center field. That one is going to get through. It is going to be a leadoff double here for Cincinnati, and there's a runner on second in scoring position for Elly De La Cruz. Up the middle, Elly's gonna get that one to go through. There's gonna be your RBI single again with the 99 speed. He might as well go ahead and take second base while he's at it, but 2-0 our score for the Reds. Matt McLain looking to add on. He's going to swing right through a slurve. There's gonna be a throw down to first. 1 gone now in the inning for the 4 spot, which means Jeimer Candelario came into this game batting .315, looking to improve that. Well, he's 2 for 2. And of course, 99 speed on the base paths. Of course, we're going to send Candelario's man, of course, in Elly De La Cruz home. 3-0 Cincinnati. Candelario again, .315 heading into this one. He's already 2 for 2 It's insane. Will Benson, got a pretty good hold of that one, but that one is going to be caught in left field by Benintendi. 2 gone now in the inning for Jake Fraley on the 2-1 pitch. Fraley, perfect, hold on! Deep right center field, that ball's up, and it's out of here! Jake Fraley with a line drive shot into right center field. The Reds are gonna go up now 4-0 in this game. Fraley's first of the season. Ellie De La Cruz loves it in the dugout. 5-0 now for Cincinnati. Again, runs keep on being scored for the Cincinnati team, and for the White Sox, again, runs are at a premium right now for them as they haven't scored yet. It's 5-0. Tyler Stevenson comes up, takes that high cutter, puts it into center field. That ball is going to be caught. Again, I'm going to stay on Hall of Fame, I think, for another episode. I think I'll try to match us up against a really good pitcher and see how we play, because I don't want to necessarily put it on Legend. I don't normally play on this, strike zone camera. I usually play on strike zone 1 when I'm playing Diamond Dynasty, or even if you watch the Washington Nationals March to October, that series is played on strike zone 1 camera, just because, again, I feel like it gives me the best chance to hit the baseball. So playing Legend on this zoomed out camera angle from the hitter's perspective isn't ideal for me, and that's why I think I got into a lot of one-run games when I played with the Kansas City Royals at the end of that series last year. So I'm going to keep it on Hall of Fame for now. I think I will, expedite the process by putting pitching difficulty straight to Legend in the next episode. Again, I know it's the White Sox, but still, we haven't seen much resistance out this White Sox team, and I think it's going to be a lot more competitive and a lot more fun if the pitching difficulty is on Legend, because if I'm scoring a lot of runs, I think I want the CPU to score a lot of runs as well, just so the games can be back and forth. Because right there, there's nothing you can say about that. That's just a blooper. Matt McLean into right field. It's not even close, right center field. It's going to be 5-0 still. Runners on second and third, though, and Touki Toussaint is going to be pitching for the White Sox with 2 outs. Can he get off the jam? No, he can't. Because the Candyman does it again. Jeimer Candelario. 8-0. We've played 2 games with the Cincinnati Reds franchise mode, and Jeimer Candelario's gone yard 3 times. His 7th home run of the season, and what is he? 3 for 3 tonight. It is insane the production the Reds are getting out of Jeimer Candelario. Right now, as it seems with the standings, we're 12-2. I don't think we're going to be sellers of the deadline, but if we were sellers of the deadline, I hate talking about this, but if we were, Jeimer Candelario should get us a hefty package worth of prospects or other players in return. Now, again, I said this in the last episode, we're going to reevaluate this team come trade deadline time in July. Where do we think the Cincinnati team can go? Right now, this team is playing like a contender. This team is playing like a team that is willing to go very far in October. Obviously, we're looking to win the NL Central crown this year. I think that's, again, obvious, but we are winning games by a very large margin, 8-0 here. We're 12-2 going in this game. That's not just me playing against the CPU and me being decent against this, mid-level of MLB The Show AI. That's our sim team playing very well as well. Now, I think I might be able to increase the sim difficulty, but I don't think that I think that's just a 2K thing. I don't think that's in MLB The Show. It could be, I don't think so, though. Again, our team's playing well on sim. And you look at what we're doing here, in terms of gameplay-wise, there's going to be an infield single for Dominic Fletcher, but again, 8-0 speaks for itself. Nick Martinez out of energy at 75 pitches now. He's going to go 5 innings, making him eligible for the win. So that will do it for him. 5 innings of shutout baseball. We go to the top of the 6th inning. Can they double up Ellie De La Cruz? No, you can't. That's as routine as it gets, but Ellie De La Cruz is going to beat out that double play ball to first base. Matt McLean going to crank one into center field, but right on a line to Luis Robert. Let's go to the bullpen. Let's see the lefty here in Sam Maul. Maul's going to be, one of our better guys at the pen, especially at who's a lefty. I don't think we have another lefty as a primary reliever on this team, and that's somewhere, again, we are going to have to look to improve, because when we get playing these better teams and more competitive games, you're going to need more than one lefty out your bullpen. So Maul's going to be that guy for us for now. We're going to run ourselves into an out right there with Spencer Steer. That's just bad base running on my part. But Maul's going to go a 2nd inning here. Yohan Moncada, the switch hitter, is going to ground one to De La Cruz. De La Cruz to McLean. McLean over to Encarnacion. There's a double play to end the inning. Gets Maul out the little jam right there. And we go into the top of the 8th. Runner on first for Christian Encarnacion. That ball is just blooped down to center field. They're going to be on 2nd and 3rd. Actually, no, we're going to get thrown out at second base because, again, okay, it's 8-0, guys. TJ Friedel, though, is going to bring in a run. It's going to be 9-0 for now for Cincinnati. I think it's TJ Friedel. I know I've been butchering that. That's on me. On to the the bottom of the 9th. Fernando Cruz pitching for Cincinnati, and Andrew Benintendi is going to give the faithful here for the Chicago White Sox something to cheer about, which there hasn't been much tonight. It's Benintendi's first of the season. It's a 9-1 game. Nicky Lopez, now the former Kansas City Royal, steps into the box, and he's going to pop out to Jeimer Candelario. One gone. Cruz just needs 2 more. Eloy Jimenez gonna hit one hard in the air into center field, but there is Friedel again. There is the second out of the inning. Last hope here for Chicago. I mean, hey, they're down by less than what the Nationals were on opening day, right? Luis Robert gonna hit one to Jeimer Candelario. He knocks it down, and Robert actually is gonna get a hit. But I mean, we beat the Nationals by 10. It looks like we are going to beat the White Sox by 8. Here comes Gavin Sheets, the lefty on the 1-2 pitch. Got him looking on the cutter. Umpire just wants to go home because, I mean, that was probably a ball, but we'll take it, man. Cincinnati, 9-1. And what a start to the 2024 season it has been for the Cincinnati Reds. 13-2 to start the year for the White Sox. They now fall under 500, record of 7-8. But again, 16 hits. We had 19 in the last episode against the Washington Nationals on opening day. 16-5 is the hit discrepancy. We finally get Nick Martinez's full 5-inning win. And again, the Reds are victorious as we keep moving on here with this Cincinnati Reds franchise mode here on MLB The Show 24. So folks, thank y'all for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below for more. Make sure to leave a like if you did enjoy the video. Again, folks, thank y'all for watching. We'll be back tomorrow like we are every single day with this Reds franchise mode. Again, folks, thank y'all for watching. And Mamba forever.